Okay, boys and girls, so today I'm going to do a video to walk you through division. So what I do when I divide is that I write my steps on the side. So I'm going to write, does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers, Ronald? And what the D means is for you guys to basically set up your division problem. M stands for multiply, subtract, check, bring down, and then you're going to repeat all of your steps starting from multiplication. So the problem that I'm going to work on is, I don't know, let's do 512 divided by 12. And to do my setup, however many digits I have in the dividend, that's how many boxes I want to put on top in the quotient. So I'm going to draw my boxes up here, and I have 3 digits, so I want to draw 3 boxes. And then I also need something called my tops and bottoms table. So on the side here, I'm going to draw a table, a T-chart, with tops and bottoms. Okay, and then I'm going to do 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to stop at 5 for now. And this is just my times table, and I'm going to multiply by 12. So 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. 12 times 4 is 48. And 12 times 5 is 60. So this is my top and bottoms table. This is what I have to do, and these are my steps. So I'm going to start. And I'm going to start color coding. So I'm going to multiply. 12 times what is going to give you my first box. My first box is 5. 12 times what is 5. And this is where I use my tops and bottoms table. These numbers right here are going to be on the top. So these numbers will go on my quotient. And these numbers right here will go on the bottom. That is why we call it the tops and bottom table. So if I look at my bottom number at the 5, there is no number that is 5. So I'm going to multiply by 0. 12 times 0 is 0. My next step is to subtract. So I'm going to subtract 5 minus 0, and that equals 5. My next step is to bring down. Actually, it's to check. I added this step because I need to make sure that my remainder is less than my divisor. So is 5 less than 12? Yes, so I can keep going. If it is less, then I can keep going. If at any point my remainder is bigger than my divisor, then I have to check something and fix it because it's wrong. Okay, so I check, now I'm going to bring down. And I bring down 51. And then I'm going to repeat all of my steps again. And I'm going to use my top and bottom number. This is my bottom number. This is my new bottom number, 51. And I'm going to look for a 51 on my top and bottom chart, or as close as to 51 as I can get it. The closest to 51, it could be 48 or 60, but I can never go over 60 because when I subtract, I would have my bigger number on the bottom, and that's not possible. So the closest number to 51 is 48. So that's what I'm going to put at the bottom, 48. And the top number to 48 is 4. So I'm going to put 4 at the top. Okay. And then I'm going to follow through my steps again. Subtract 1 minus 8. I can't do that. So regroup. This is 4. This is 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. 4 minus 4 is 0. And then I'm going to check. I need to check. Is 3 less than 12? If it is correct, then I'm good and I can keep going. And I can bring down my next number. And my next number is 2. So then I have a new bottom number. My new bottom number is 32. So I go through my top and bottom chart and I need to look for a number that is the closest to 32. It could be 36. But again, if I put 36 here, when I subtract, I would have my bigger number on the bottom, and we can never have big numbers on the bottom when we subtract. So the closest number then would be 24. So this is my new bottom number, 24. And my top number is going to be 2. So then I subtract, I go through all the steps again. Minus 2 minus 4, I can't do that, so I regroup, becomes a 2, and this becomes a 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. 2 minus 2 is 0. Okay, how do I know I'm done with my multiplication? 2 ways. All of my numbers, all of my boxes have a number, so that's how I know I'm done. And my remainder is smaller than my divisor, and 8 is smaller than 8, so I am done. Okay, so my answer to 512 divided by 12 is 42 with a remainder of 8.